You know what?
Alright,
You control
speech. Here we
I
go.
can't, dude.
1, 2, and happy 3. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Alright, hello everyone, thanks for coming. My name is Michael Mahaney, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the controversial topic of should college athletes be paid to play? Or should I say, should college athletes be paid to play with cash? Everyone sees that a lot of schools bring in lots of money, bowl games, you see coaches getting paid, you see every bit of the money coming in for scholarships to schools, but what you don't see is all the money that the schools have to pay out, but we'll get to that later. So today I'm going to share with you why college athletes should not be paid by the school. First off, I just want to say scholarships. Schools pay out scholarships, and they give schools pay out these scholarships to the kids along with meal plans, gyms, all the other amenities. To just say a few, you get other like personal trainers at your gym. There's just so many amenities, and I'll get to those later. But the scholarships is the biggest thing, and to me, that shows that students can take things for granted and think that they need cash when really they're getting paid to go to school, and you can't put a price on education. So here I have a little comic here with a student, and this goes back to the amenities they get. They get food, books, meal plans, and the whole joke is he's not happy with any of it. He's taking everything for granted so that all he wants is cash. And the average student usually has to work just to get through school. And so this student here who just wants cash, if all those amenities were taken away, would that really compensate? Would he really make enough money playing sports to pay for his school and everything else? So maybe not. Now, some of these student athletes see their coaches and they make a lot of money, and they see the schools going to bowl games, and they again perceive that they make a lot of money. And just a small statistic here is that 15 of the top paid coaches make $53.4 million, whereas 14,000 student athletes make zero. And of course, when you look at a statistic like that, you would think that maybe the players should get a cut of some of that money. And again, this is my example here is going to be a player named Terrell Pryor, and I put down coaches paid and players play, because that's how it is in the NCAA. They're not pros. They get all those amenities. The coaches don't get those amenities. The coaches don't get meal plans, and they don't get free room and board. So, in this instance, what happened was this player decided to sell some of his memorabilia because he decided that he was going to get paid. So, and that can have a very negative effect on the school. So him and like a few other students, they decided if not paid, they were going to sold some memorabilia, and that's how they were going to get their money. But that tarnishes not only their career and all their statistics, but it tarnishes the school, and the school can lose out on NCAA things, along with the ultimate price that they can be paid for that. In this instance was the coach. The coach lost his job. He had to resign pretty much for covering it up, and all because one college athlete thought that he deserved to be paid in cash over all the scholarships and all the amenities that he was getting for free. So ultimately, if the student got paid, the school gets punished. Which leads me to the sporting events and bowl games. Back from the beginning. The sporting events and bowl games, people think that full crowds and everything else like that are big sellouts, like they make tons of money in these bowl games, but that's not true. In fact, 17,000 tickets are what's required for each school usually in a bowl game to sell. And they usually only sell about 7,000, leaving them anywhere from like 800,000 to around $1.5 million in losses just to attend that bowl game because they can't sell the tickets. And so ticket sales kill the bowl games, and so these students think they should be paid when actually because they think their schools are making money, and again, they're actually not. I want to mention Kappa, which is the College Athletes Players Association. I just want to touch briefly on them. They are they're trying to unionize, and they're trying to get their college athletes paid. And this is a previous player from Northwestern, actually. He is a previous quarterback. His name is Ken Coulter, and he's a former athlete and also in a lawsuit. He was challenging NCAA's use of player images for personal gains. So he's challenging that if the NCAA can collect on money, then why can't the players actually go ahead and sell their stuff and make some money? That's the Kappa. So in my closing thoughts, should college athletes be paid? And I said no. I say no because, again, they get paid in so many different ways. Giving them cash would just be like a bonus. So I don't believe that they should be paid in any other way than all the ways they get with scholarships, food, room board, and everything else we covered today. And if they sell their memorabilia that's signed, then they should be punished like they are and lose their all their stuff. So lose all the scholarships and all the credit for all the work they put in. And that is it. Is there any questions?
Nope.
You have no questions?
I'm persuaded.
You're persuaded? Thank you.